Let me say something that sounds insane. If you're an American with a job and you feel like money is tighter than ever, you're not bad with money. You're not lazy. You're not imagining it. You're quietly getting poorer. Even if your paycheck went up, even if your resume looks better, even if your parents swear, back in my day, one job was enough. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly where your money is going, who's taking it, and why the system is designed so you never notice. Let's start with a real American story. Meet Jake. Jake is 27. College degree, full-time job, no crazy spending. In 2020, Jake made $48,000 a year. In 2025, Jake makes $60,000. Sounds like a win, right? But here's the problem. Back in 2020, rent was $1,100. Groceries were $280. Car payment, $260. Gas, $120. Jake had money left. Today, rent is $1,700. Groceries are $480. Car payment, $430. Gas, $240. Jake makes $12,000 more, but feels $500 poorer every single month. That's not bad budgeting. That's something much bigger. Americans were taught one simple rule. Get a job, work hard, you'll be fine. That rule used to be true. In the 1980s, wages grew with productivity. Housing cost 2 to 3x income. College could be paid with a summer job. Today, productivity went up, wages barely moved, costs exploded. The system changed, but the advice didn't. And that's why so many Americans feel confused, frustrated, and ashamed, even though it's not their fault. Let's talk about the quiet thief nobody explains properly: inflation. Inflation doesn't feel like robbery. It feels like life getting slightly harder every year. Same job, same effort, less progress. Here's the trick. If inflation is 6% and your raise is 3%, you just took a 3% pay cut. But nobody tells you that. Your boss celebrates the raise. Your bank smiles. Politicians say the economy is strong. Meanwhile, your savings buy less every year. That's how Americans get poorer without losing their jobs. Here's a test. Walk into a grocery store today. Buy eggs, chicken, milk, bread. Now compare that to 5 years ago. Your cart is lighter, your receipt is heavier. That's not lifestyle inflation. That's currency dilution. More dollars exist. Each dollar is worth less. And the scariest part? Most Americans are paid in dollars, but expenses rise faster than wages. That gap is where your future disappears. Now let's talk about the real trap: debt. Credit cards, car loans, student loans, buy now, pay later. Debt makes you feel rich today while stealing from your future. Interest is a silent tax. When rates were near zero, it was hidden. Now, credit cards, 25 to 30%. Auto loans, 8 to 10%. Mortgages doubled. Americans aren't just working for money anymore. They're working for banks, lenders, interest. That's modern financial slavery, politely packaged. Here's another uncomfortable truth. Jobs don't pay for wealth. They pay for survival. A job covers bills, keeps you busy, makes you dependent, but it doesn't protect you from inflation, layoffs, medical bills, and AI replacing roles. That's why even good jobs feel fragile now. One emergency, one recession, one bad quarter, and everything collapses. Here's why this hurts so much psychologically. You were told, if you fail, it's your fault. So when money feels tight, you blame yourself. But this isn't an individual failure. It's a systemic squeeze. The game is higher costs, flat wages, easy debt, endless consumption. And Americans are stuck running faster just to stay in the same place. Here's the truth wealthy people understand. Income doesn't beat inflation. Ownership does. Assets adjust, wages lag. That's why rent goes up, stocks recover, businesses raise prices while workers wait for permission. This is the invisible line separating workers, owners, and nobody teaches this in school. The goal isn't to quit your job. The goal is to stop relying on only one income engine. Smart Americans focus on skills that compound, assets that grow, income not tied to hours. They build leverage, not just resumes. They don't panic, they prepare.
So if you feel like you're falling behind, it's not because you're failing, it's because the rules changed. And once you see the game, you can stop playing it blindly. In the next video, I'll break down exactly how average Americans escape this trap, step by step. Make sure you're subscribed because understanding money today isn't optional anymore, it's survival.